Greetings! welcome back to my channel. I'm Messages from Lexi, and I'm very elated to be back with another timeless pick a card reading for y'all. Today I have two groups where you guys can choose from so we can get some tea to see what are people currently saying behind your back. Y'all, thank you so much for your trust, patience, love, and support. You guys mean the world to me. I have been very busy lately, so if I have not gotten a chance to react to or reply to your comment, it's nothing personal. I literally had a long-time subscriber go nuts under one of my photos because she thought I was ignoring her. Alright, so y'all, sometimes I get a little bit busy. Sorry, okay? Alright, with that being said, I really appreciate those of y'all who are patient, loving, kind, supportive. You guys are amazing. I have the best clients and subscribers in the world. Y'all know where to go down below if you'd like to check out all the ways to contact me, book all that greatness. Otherwise, my number off your two items you can choose from, and then I'll jump into your readings. Okay, so pile one, I don't care what anybody says. Listen, original OG Cloud by Ariana Grande. Y'all, I love this so much. Okay, but this is pile one. This is my second bottle of this stuff. It's so good. Okay, so pile two, Ariana Grande Cloud 2.0. Okay, this is the intense. I just got this and I need a backup bottle, period. Alright, so these are the two fragrances y'all can choose from: Ariana Grande Cloud and Ariana Grande Cloud 2.0 Intense. If you've already chosen your pile, that's wonderful. Timestamps will be down below. If you need some more time, that's totally okay. You can go back, pause, meditate, do what you need to do to pick the proper pile. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and jump into your readings. Greetings, welcome pile one, those of you guys who chose the OG Cloud. Let's go ahead and get this vibe right so we can proceed to sip on this tea to see what are people currently saying behind your back. Unforgettable. People are saying that you are unforgettable. Okay, something about you is unforgettable. It could be your voice, or you did something that, you know, people just can't forget. Okay, but either you are unforgettable or you did something that makes you unforgettable. I love how whenever I start recording is when all the texts come in. But anyways, ancestors, talk to me, I talk back. Ancestors, talk to me, I talk back. What are people saying behind the back of pile one, ancestors? You're sexy, you're fine, you're attractive. They're also talking about the things that they would like to do to you because they find you sexy, fine, or attractive. Now, before I pick up the rest of these cards, I'm nosy. I want to get some more tea. Okay, who is saying this? And why aren't they telling it to your face? Ancestors and spirit guides, talk to me. Who's saying this about pile one? I'm hearing jealousy. So for those of you guys where you're in a partnership, your partner is feeling a little bit jealous over you because they know other people are finding you attractive. And you're also like, I'm getting, okay, how do I put this? So someone else's partner is really jealous of you because they feel like you're very alluring or you're very attractive, especially compared to them. And it makes them feel like if you wanted their partner, you could easily have them, like their partner would leave them for you. Okay, now with that being said, we have the King of Pentacles. So for quite a few of you, your boss or someone that has authority over you finds you to be very attractive, very alluring, very sexy. And there's something about this that's kind of taboo or kind of risky, if not quite taboo. Like, oh, they're already married, or, you know, you're not supposed to be attracted to the employees. That's against company policy. You know, they met you while they were on duty and they're not supposed to be shooting their shot while they're on the clock. Like, something about this person finding you so attractive is taboo. So that's why they're kind of saying it behind your back, because it's like if they were to pursue you or proceed, it would have potential repercussions, or it would kind of look bad because of some power imbalance or awkward situation. Okay, this is somebody who's very well established. They're not hurting for no coin. This is definitely someone who owns property. This is someone who likes to travel. This is somebody where they live in an area close to you, but they're not from the area, right? So they're like from a different city, state, country, etc. They're not like a forever local, okay? They're not local to the place where they currently live. And I'm getting that's where you are located, okay? Yeah, Five of Pentacles. And again, it's like the significant others of other people, not just this not just the specific individual, but the specific others of people. Even like if you don't interact with them, they are like, oh, you know, that lady's hot, do you find her attractive? Like, this is very like insecure. That like insecure. And this is funny. So Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. It's like you could be at the bar minding your own business, and then there will be a lady or a man there like, oh, do you see that person? Is that your type? Do you find them attractive? You would probably leave me for them. Like weird stuff like that. Or they'll be like on the phone with their friends and listen, I just noticed there's a phone here, like, oh, I was out to eat with Bob and we saw this super hot, sexy lady in this red dress and he looked at her and he probably wants to leave me for her. She's so, like, you know, so you also kind of live in other people's minds rent free because they feel like you are so attractive, you could just steal their significant other, their husband, their wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. But they're not gonna say it to your face though. They're not about to embarrass themselves like that. So let's see what else came out. Money. So people feel like you're someone who's very motivated by money. They feel like you're very calculated. They feel like you're somebody who you're always looking to come up. You're always looking to advance your income. Some people just, you know, I'm laughing because I almost started singing the song, but I'm hearing Gold Digger. But I will spare your eardrums for this reading, y'all, okay? But some people feel like you're just straight up a gold digger, okay? You're looking for a sugar mama or a sugar daddy, or you only care about money, nothing else, okay? And this is what they're saying. Someone here is saying that they feel like you use them for money and they're upset. And this doesn't have to be romantically. This could just be like a family member or a friend. But there's someone here saying that you are very material oriented, okay? You care more about the material than the emotional, the spiritual, etc. And they feel like because of this, you're always using people and you make them feel used for either money, gadgets, gifts, getting free stuff, etc. Now, I'm not saying this is who you really are, but this is what some people are saying. And there's like one specific person who feels like you use them, and it doesn't have to be anything extreme. It could literally be, oh, I met this person at a restaurant and I paid for their meal and then they blocked me after, you know? So it doesn't have to be anything like, oh, you borrowed 10,000 or some extreme shit. But there are people, especially this one specific person, who's saying they feel used by you and they feel like you only care about, you know, either making money or not having to spend your own money, okay? And it reflected in their interactions with you. So kind of want to pull out the Urban Tarot for y'all. Ancestors and spirit guides to the highest good of pile 1. Ooh. Ancestors and spirit guides to the highest good. Jeez, that was a horrible show. Ancestors and spirit guides to the highest good of pile 1. Talk to me, I talk back. Let's get into this energy. Ancestors, talk to me, I talk back. Let's get into this energy. What are people saying behind your back? So there's somebody that you don't talk to, someone that you don't deal with, who's actively keeping tabs on you, okay? And this person is like reporting their findings to whomever they're friends with or closest to. And I'm using the term friend loosely because I'm getting whomever they're talking to you with is kind of irritated with them, but doesn't know how to like separate themselves, okay? But anyways, there's someone here that you don't talk to, you don't talk, text, call, like none of that, okay? But you're living in this person's mind rent free, and they're trying to keep tabs on you online. For most of you, it's online. For a few of you, it's like asking other people about you. Oh, have you heard from so and so? How are they doing? You know, that type of thing, okay? And this person is bothered. They're very bothered by you. They're unhappy with their life and they feel like you should be unhappy too. So you're estranged from this individual. If you have a very sour relationship with a male in your family, this is this male. If you have a really soured past ex who like ghosted you, I'm hearing it's this person, and the tables have turned, okay? But regardless, I'm getting this individual is saying, oh, pile one's trying to act like they're unbothered. Pile one's trying to act like they're doing good. Pile 1's trying to act like, you know, life is great, but you know, not all that glitters is gold. They're probably miserable or struggling, and they're just trying to put on a happy face for Instagram, or they're just telling other people they're doing good so I can't find out how miserable they secretly are. So this person's doing a lot of projections of their own issues and their own circumstance onto you, and they're communicating this to whomever is willing to tolerate this type of conversation. Because I'm getting whoever they're saying this to, it's like they're tolerating this individual either out of necessity or out of fear of cutting them off. Okay, so that is interesting, very interesting. Okay, so ancestors, if I could shuffle, I absolutely hate shuffling on this table, but I had some sourpuss like try to say I was fake shuffling under the table, so I try to put it up on here even though it's awkward. Hey sourpuss, if you're watching, mwah, okay? But it's like awkward as heck for me. Anyways, ancestors, talk to me, I talk back. Any clarifying messages about what is being said behind? Pile 1's back. Ancestors, talk to me, I talk back. So we have sweet results await. That's cute. So someone here is talking about how sweet you are. This is someone that you've met within the past 3 months or less. They're saying that you're sweet, or you did something very sweet for them. We have claim your independence. People are saying that you're an individual where you move to the beat of your own drum. You're not tied down to a friends group. You're not tied down to your family. You seem to be very independent. For those of you guys where you live alone or you support yourself financially, people are discussing that. Well, first, you're independent for doing it, but they're also trying to figure out how you're able to do it. And not so much like the financial aspect, but like mentally and emotionally. How are you able to keep things together and proceed forward? We have you are never alone. People are saying that you seem like you're a bit lonely and you need a little bit of a support system around you. Slow and steady wins the race, but they're also saying that it's hard to get you to let your walls down because you're so used to doing things alone. You know, it's like you're a sweet person, but you're so used to carrying the load alone, or you're so used to doing things alone that you struggle to allow people in, and you're very slow to open up to connection, even though you're at a point of your life where you really need it. And you may think you're good at hiding it, but people can tell that you need some type of connection. We have magic works through you. Specifically for those of you guys where you're conjure or where you're into magic, there are people who suspect that you're doing it, but they're not fully sure, and they're kind of like hypothesizing amongst themselves, right? So let's say you're like me and you have the protection railroad spikes outside your front door, available in my shop, of course, and someone saw it. They're like, I wonder if, you know, they do hoodoo, or maybe it's just a sign for something else. What do you think, right? Or let's say you have like one of those pentacle necklaces, or you have like a rose quartz bracelet. People are like, I wonder if she's like Wiccan or pagan, or, you know, that type of thing, right? So there are people who are kind of hypothesizing about whether or not you're into spirituality or what your spiritual practices are, because they got a little clue, they got a little hint, but they haven't gotten a straight up confirmation from you. Okay, now we have the miracles are endless. There are people who are praying for you to receive some type of good luck or miracle. We have you see clearly now. People are saying how you are very good at reading people. It's hard to hide things from you. You notice small details. For those of you who work in a more traditional 9 to 5, or you work in retail, your higher ups, your superiors are discussing how you're really detail oriented. You are able to catch certain mistakes before, you know, other people do, and they're considering you for promotion or bonus or some type of award to recognize the fact that your detail oriented nature has really helped to prevent or rectify mistakes. And we have surrender now. There are people who are saying you're a bit more passive, you're a bit more relaxed, you let things, you know, roll off your back like water, and sometimes they wish you would stick up for yourself a little bit more. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys, pile 1. Those of you guys who chose Ariana Grande, Cloud the OG, that's what people are currently saying behind your back. Listen, y'all, make sure you subscribe for more content. Y'all know where to go down below if you like to book readings, rituals, all that greatness. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the best, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Greetings! Welcome, Pile 2. Those of you guys who chose Ariana Grande Cloud 2.0 Intense. Oh my god, I love this stuff so much. I literally don't care what anyone says. I love this stuff so much. So anyways, let's go ahead and get this vibe right so we can see y'all. What do people currently say behind your back? Okay? So, ancestors, what deck do we want to start off with? Okay, so listen. People are discussing your glow up. We have the Fool, we have the Painter. A lot of you guys have recently decided, well, I guess it doesn't have to be recent, but a lot of you guys have decided to bet on yourself. You guys have a curated image of what it is you want to look like, what it is you want to be like, what it is you want your life to look and be like. And you guys have actively started taking steps to get that. And this is going to look like a lot of different things. I'm seeing everything from plastic surgery to going back to school to eating healthier, going back into the gym, to taking risks and applying for higher earning jobs. I'm seeing all types of glow ups internally, externally, in regards to looks, money, personal relationships. Ultimately, you guys have decided to take actions into your own hands and create the type of life for yourself that you feel you deserve. And people are discussing it. They're discussing the progress you've made. Like, wow, have you seen Pile 2? They've lost weight. Or Pile 2, they've graduated or gone back to school. Pile 2, they've got a new job. They're basically saying, like, wow, look at Pile 2, these advancements they're making, the changes they're making. I wonder what Pile 2's end goal is. Okay, there are a lot of different variations of that question being asked. What is Pile 2's goals? What is Pile 2 striving for? What is Pile 2 hoping to achieve? And not necessarily in a messy way, but in a curious way, all right? People are excited. It's like they have their popcorn and they're like, dang, what's Pile 2 going to do next? Are they going to be skinnier, thicker, more educated, making more money, married, divorced? Like, what is going to happen with Pile 2 next? Because it seems like there's always some type of change happening for their betterment. There's always some type of positive movement forward in regards to improving certain aspects of their life. What is their end goal? It's like they're never content with where they're at. They have to keep striving for bigger and better. And I'm excited to see where Pile 2 is going to land. I'm excited to see how far Pile 2 is going to go. And I wonder how far they want to go. Okay, so that's how people are currently discussing your glow up. And you guys don't have to call it a glow up, but essentially that's how people are discussing your glow up or your dedication to self-improvement and, just making your life and yourself better. Yeah, what did I say? People are literally watching your glow up. If you are documenting your glow up online, whether it's intentional or inadvertent, people are watching very closely. Okay, so when I say inadvertent, I mean you may be just vlogging about different recipes, but you happen to show your face here and there, or you show your face while you're cooking in videos, right? Your videos may not be about documenting weight loss or documenting beauty, but people are like, hold on, wait a minute, I just watched a video from 8 months ago. She was looking a little bit different. Now look at her. All right, so even if you aren't intentionally documenting yourself for the purpose of showing some form of a glow up or self-improvement, people are watching and they're taking note and they're discussing it amongst themselves. For some of you, like, people have screenshots of like before and after from you, like Instagram posts from last year versus Instagram posts from this year, and they're like, oh my god, Pile 2, do you see, their makeup game is on fleek, or their hair grew, or they lost weight, or they got a little bit thick, or whatever it is that improved externally. There are literally screenshots, okay? Like, there are text threads, people are, or email for some of you. I'm seeing like email, like Hotmail, like things that most people don't use now. Anyways, like, this is being discussed, okay? For some of y'all, this is your family, old family members. Now, I'm also hearing I shouldn't have let her go, all right? So there is an ex who's telling people that they shouldn't have let you go. You done glued up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, y'all. But that old saying, that cliche saying, you don't know what you had until you lost it. One of your exes or old flings or old romantic interests, they're regretting letting you go, and they're actively saying, it's like, damn, I shouldn't have let her go. Like, damn, I shouldn't have let her go. Like, I messed up. Like, and I probably don't have a chance. It's been so long. Like, that type of thing, okay? So, ancestors talk to me, I talk back. What are people saying behind pile two's back? Every time I try to leave, some keep pulling me back, me back. Okay. You're definitely quite a force to be reckoned with. What's going on? And we have Six of Pentacles at the bottom. I'll actually keep that up there. Hanged Man. You're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. I see. Okay. So, with the strength here clarified by justice, people are saying that you're very passionate about fairness. You're very passionate about justice. You could literally be passionate about law, charities, law enforcement, you know, things of that nature. But people are saying that you advocate for what it is that you believe in, you know. You're very laissez-faire for things that you don't care about, but when you feel like there's some type of injustice, or when you feel like there needs to be some type of fairness, you become outspoken, or you become fierce, you become energetic. Something about either the legal system, or advocating for the underdog, or making sure fairness is seen in situations seems to be very important. And it's like you're that type of person where you'll speak up if you feel like things aren't right, you know. If you feel like pay isn't fair in the workplace and everybody is whispering about it, you're the one who'll go to the boss. If you feel like something illegal is happening and everyone's just speculating, you're the one who'll go get the lawyer, okay? So people feel like you are passionate about justice. Big Libra energy. They feel like you're passionate about fairness. They feel like you're big on advocacy, whether it's advocate. Oh my God. Can I talk? I don't know. I'm just gonna blame it on the coffee, okay? But people feel like you are passionate about advocacy, whether it's for self or whether it's for the underdog or other people, children. I'm hearing children, so or animals. You could be a very strong advocate of children and animals, and people find that to be very admirable, minus your opponents. Your opponents are saying you're a pain in the ass and they want to get rid of you, but that's for those of you where you're advocating against someone or something. For the rest of the people who are discussing it, they just feel like it's very honorable. They admire your strength, they admire your fire, and they're also saying how, you know, they wouldn't have ever suspected you had that much fight or fire within you, you know, just based off their interactions or observations of you, okay? Now, with that being said, there are people who feel like you are hot and cold with them. This is more so in the new friends, romantic interest type prospects, but they feel like you'll come on strong, or you'll be texting them back fast, and then you'll randomly just stop, and they're like, okay, so, you know, is this person playing games? Are they hot and cold? I feel like they're being hot and cold. Like, what would you do? Should I text them again? Should I block them? Like, I'm feeling like there are new friends and or romantic interests who are like, Pile 2 was texting me back every 5 minutes and I haven't heard from them in 3 days. Are they playing games? You know, are they being fake? Were they just leading me on? Should I text them again? Should I check if they're okay? Am I being dramatic? Like, I'm getting they're having this dialogue with someone who's a friend, or a sibling who's like a very close or best friend, okay? Now, my final message out of these cards, especially with the success being at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star and the Six of Pentacles. You have people, I'm hearing elders. So these are people who are retirement age and up. And they don't necessarily have to be elders in your family, okay? But you have people who would be considered elders or retirement age who are saying they see a lot of potential for success in you. And they are excited to see where you're going, and they hope you don't fudge it up, okay? All right, so let's see if there are any I don't want to use what deck. There it is. Okay, any clarifying messages for you guys, ancestors and spirit guides of the highest good of pile 2. Ancestors and spirit guides of the highest good of pile 2, talk to me and talk back. What are people saying behind pile 2's back? What are people saying behind pile 2's? Okay, Reclaim your power. Love is all around. Time to heal. So there are people who are saying that you need to allow yourself to love or receive love and compliments more. Like there's a certain aspect of you that struggles to receive love and or you struggle to receive compliments. And people have noticed this, you know, and they wish you would work on it. Like, you know how there are those people where you'll say, oh, you look pretty today. And they'll be like, oh, really? I look pretty? I thought I look a mess. I didn't do my makeup, right? Like they just can't say thank you for the compliment. They have to tear themselves down when someone has to, or when someone tries to uplift them. It's like that type of energy. Or, you know, if someone gives you a compliment, you're like awkward and you can barely take it, you know, that type of thing. Or it's like when someone tries to show you affection, you're not used to it, so you push them away, you know. So it's like people see this, they observe it, and they're like, well, Pile 2 is a great person. They have a great heart, you know, they have a great value system. I wish they would get better at receiving compliments, or I wish they would get better at receiving love or affection, okay? And then we have to take a leap of faith and claim your independence. Again, people are discussing your glow up. They're discussing the moves that you're making in order to improve your life. And we have magic works through you and you are never alone, okay? Again, people are saying that you would see a lot of improvements in your life if you were better at receiving love. They feel like you have a lot to offer to other people. You're a very special person and they wish you would be open to sharing that special energy with more people who want to give to you and pour into your cup as well, okay? So that's what I have for you, Pile 2. Those of you guys who chose Cloud by Ariana Grande 2.0, The Intense. Make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all know where to go down below if you like to book readings, rituals, all that greatness. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the best. I'm sending you love and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.